Hey, beautiful people, we're back with another pod and craft. So, if you want to see how I made these beautiful coasters, stay tuned. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of A Spoonie-ful. You guys, I hope that you are doing well, that you're feeling well, or feeling ill rather. But your girl is tired, and when I say tired, I mean tired. Insomnia has definitely been kicking my tail this week. I'm not really sure why, because I have been doing really good with just falling asleep lately, and now all of a sudden my vibe is just thrown off again, and I just cannot get quality sleep. It hasn't happened all week. Hopefully this weekend I'll be able to get some rest, because I do know how important rest is when you have a chronic illness. But anyway, with that being said, I thought it was the perfect opportunity to do a deep dive into what feeling tired is versus feeling or being fatigued, because there is a difference. And I know that those in the Spoonie community may get it, or they may not really understand it if they're newly diagnosed, because sometimes people use those terms interchangeably. And also when we're communicating with our support system and our loved ones, they may not understand. So I thought this was a great opportunity because I am going through it. But anyway, feeling tired is something that you feel, whereas being fatigued or having chronic fatigue is something that you are, if that makes sense. So it's feeling versus being. So, when you feel tired, it will usually go away when you go to sleep or get some rest. That's how I know I feel tired, because I know I have not been sleeping. You might take a shower or, drink coffee or some type of stimulant to, wake you up or make you more alert, which has been happening to me. Once I'm up and moving and going, I'm okay. But if I'm sitting still somewhere for too long, then it's like, oh yeah, it's hitting me. What else? So yeah, you're still able to function, and it's slightly frustrating, but overall you just go through the motions or whatever. You just push through. Your body's still functioning. You're not really feeling like a flare up or just like completely hit with anything. You're just tired, and you can choose to keep going, or you can choose to kind of scale back and take that rest that you need. Versus being fatigued is a state of being. It's something that you are. So literally, you could sleep for 24 hours straight and still wake up fatigued. And I have had days like that when my symptoms were like at its all time, greatest. It was like no amount of sleep that I would get would help with the way that I was with my state, with my, fatigue. It was just like, whatever, go to sleep tired, wake up tired, when not tired, fatigue. Let me say fatigue. Stop interchanging it so I can make my point, blah. And it's like, you don't have any energy, showering is like, the energy to turn the shower on is just more energy that you don't have. You can literally barely function, and it's just like your tank is completely on empty. And a lot of times when you're fatigued, like you'll need naps in between your sleep. Like you can sleep a full 8 to 10 hours and still need another 4-hour nap in the middle of the day, which is something that I used to do a lot. You can say you're fatigued and people really don't understand what it feels like. And it's just like you're almost drowning, and your whole body just feels heavy, and it's just like you're weighted down by movement or the thought of movement. It's just a different experience. And I hope I'm articulating it correctly. And ultimately, when you are fatigued, it's not a choice on whether you're going to rest or not. It's either you're going to rest or your body will shut down. Like, it's just going to shut down on you, and that's definitely not a good place to be. So if anybody out there is like struggling with fatigue or just knowing the difference, so there's a couple of ways to just know the difference. But I know that I have thankfully made it out of the fatigue stage, and now I'm just tired. When the two are hitting at the same time, that's like horrible. But nothing has compared to chronic fatigue. And I remember something that's frustrating that when I would try to explain to people, hey, I'm tired, and then I think I've shared with you guys previously, like, all of my friends are like married or their moms, or they're doing different things, and they're like, yeah, but you don't have a 2-year-old, this and this, and they try to like compare fatigue with me. And never in a million years would I say that she's not really fatigued, because I do know that when you are a single mom, you know, and you have a small child, like those demands are out of this world. However, chronic illness fatigue is something just on a completely different level. And when people say things like that, I don't think it was meant to be dismissive and gaslighting, but it comes across that way. It makes you very, very offended, because it's like, well, how dare you think that I'm not allowed to be tired just because I'm a single woman with no kids? I have an illness that is literally weighing me down to the point that no amount of rest is going to help. You know, normally moms, you know, they get a momcation, they get somebody to watch the kids, they come back refreshed or whatever, will have you get a nanny, put things in place that will help with their fatigue and their burnout. There's nothing that you can put in place to assist with chronic illness fatigue, honestly. Like, once it hits, and you just have to ride that wave. So I hope that if anybody is experiencing anything like that, that you do not get offended immediately when someone says something like that, because it's human nature. We all say stupid things at least once in our life, maybe twice. If this person is somebody that you value, I definitely think that you should explain to them the difference. So go through the list that I just went through with you guys, and let them know that there's a difference between just being tired and being fatigued. And hopefully that'll open up some communications and dialogue, and let them know that saying something like that can be offensive. And hopefully in the future they won't say anything like that anymore. So yes, that is all I have for you guys today. Oh wait, I do have something else. So if you guys don't know, I made a companion journal for my Illuminate Chronic Illness Affirmation card. So the cards and the journal are available now on the website, and I'm just really, really excited for these products to get that out to the community and just really help us dig deep into our mental wellness, because we deserve just so much positivity and light as we are trying to travel and heal our bodies through one of the most traumatic times of our lives. So yes, that is all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know this week is short, but again, like I said, you guys, I'm tired. So keep your girl in your thoughts. Send me some spoons as I get this rest, and I will talk to y'all later.